Instagram.
And who DM'd who?
I think that was when he first.
She know damn well that she was the one in his DM. You know, she know.
Came online on Instagram, and it just popped up on my thing is World Boss Vybz Kartel. Like this cannot be Vybz Kartel, like the real cartel, like you know what I mean? Because I grew up in St. Lucia, so I felt his influence and his music. Like a regular Caribbean person. So I was excited. I was like, oh my God, like, let me see. I was like, yo, is this Cartel? He's like, yeah, what's up? Like, oh my God. And he's like, I'm like, I don't think this is really you. And then he sent me his WhatsApp number. And then I added him on WhatsApp, and he just started sending me voice notes about like, yeah, this is me, for real, and stuff like that.
What did your husband think about this at the time? Did he know that you was talking about Kartel?
Now, you see, she was an unfaithful, wretched hoe, right? And she be sitting down getting plain disrespect by Tasha K from the jump. Because Tasha K has been disrespecting Vybz Kartel as someone ugly and someone like, you know, like, how could you be with him? Like, that is the impression she's giving off. And Mon Cherie's there sitting there exposing herself like, yeah, I was so in love with him. I was startled and I was shocked when I saw him on Instagram and he gave me his number. And Tasha K is like, oh my God, dude, disgusting. You know, like some Ernest Worrell comedy from Canada, that actor who had passed. Rest up in peace, Ernest. We love you, bro.
I woke up this morning, was born out in Kingston and leaving Jamaica abroad, not to England.
This is my page, and the first post here you see in Little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a keep a axe off. In a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a keep a axe off. In a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Excellent process. Yeah. One bag of money. Yard one a foreign. Game little bird can't tame some stay same way like me daddy. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off. In a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off. In a frag of me dog them fully advanced. We advance academically and professionally, extraterrestrially and even medically. Sell we to everybody, take the molly, superfragically, PSPally, sexually, get the dolly ben reality. In every alley, genitally make Beverly see. Up I do nally, then be clarin and them off me. No go tell Rivali, anti-valley no mediocrity. Black magic, watch fraud. Get a black puss with a black dog. A mad sus, when mad dog. I de left a bad push with the cash card. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off. In a frag of me dogs them fully advanced. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off. In a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Yes, that's right there. You see me? Tough a lie, bad. Yeah, people, we have Tasha K. Finally, because we are waiting for this drop, because she had teased the public about she have Vybz Kartel, prisoner woman for conduct interview with. And you know, say Tasha K is a big loser on the side of evil, because you know she was going good and going great until Cardi B win the lawsuit case. You know what I mean? And, you know, she's a big failure. And, you know, losers will always try to fight and hate against winners. we see Vybz Kartel win all his court cases, while this one here have a stack more court cases packing up, piling on her about a mile high. Then we sure know say she out for lose more because she's been nitpicking around people and all type of gossip and rumors about them, and like she haven't learned her lesson. So you know you just have to allow them, make them continue to lose because she's obviously a loser. Tasha K, she's even look how broad and she has become. She doesn't look attractive anymore, and that is what we've been talking about. These women when they become wives, them become lack of basic and start eat too much, and them get complacent in the marriage. That them husband now have got left them for some sexy gal a road. So me I say. Because look how she's getting, like she's be looking like Lizzo, and Lizzo be toning down. Lizzo has lost a lot of weight, you know what I mean? But Tasha K seemed to be gaining. And she is interviewing a next clone looking one who has been swelling like a bounce about, and she loved those puffy jackets to make she look more like you know, like a obese person. Now watch this. Tasha K, sort of girly name, Tasha. We have Tasha Miller. So Tasha K, she's like, she wants to sound like a bad girl. She represent badness. And that show you say she evil. And it's not because of the Tasha Miller, it's because of the K. You know what I mean? But the universe has shown me Tasha because be a badness the back of the K there. See? And she have a bad for have this courageous character, and she have a really bad, like as in need for dash way bad, zin, because she not learn her lesson. Zin, she get sue, lose lawsuit, and need for pay Cardi B her 4 million US, and all now she can't pay, and she still a chat up her mouth on her podcast or whatever it is that she's on, right? And she's behaving as if nothing happened. She is like a sore loser in the eyes of the public, especially Mon Cherie. So losers and birds of a feathers, they'll all flock together, And don't feed these birds, guys. These birds, don't be feeding them. And look at the name of Mon Cherie. She's really a monster, and we have seen that. That helps us to, identify her swiftly and quickly and briskly. Now look, the Mon also, what I'm seeing is that the Mon is what the white folks use to imitate Jamaicans or to, because we don't say Mon here in Jamaica, but that's how the white folks be hearing it. So when they're ridiculing or making a mockery of Jamaicans, they'll be like, "Hey, Mon, you okay, Mon? Everything good, Mon?" Saying Mon. So Mon Cherie is like she represent a man while she's a woman. So it's like the Baphomet, because look at her, she has the Baphomet. You know what I mean? And then the cherry is like, or sherry, whatever, it ties to cherry, the fruit. So she's like this sweet looking, biatch, but she's got that devil inside of her. So we can't wait to break this down and see what's about to unfold and get into it right away. Let's see how it stays.
I had promised the winos that I was going to be talking to Vybz Kartel, and I have to say alleged, even though you do have receipts, alleged ex-girlfriend. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 30.
How old is that gremlin Frankenstein looking man?
Yeah, there she go with her disrespect, you know what I mean? But she obviously loved Vybz Kartel because, Tasha K is one of the first American who has been known to have this huge platform, you know what I mean? And she consistently brings up Vybz Kartel name on her platform. And it has to be love, because if you hate someone, why spend so much time? And no one else I be seeing like, spreading so much hate to Vybz Kartel. Tasha K doesn't know shit about Jamaica or Jamaicans, you know what I mean? Yeah, and she needs to be careful and mind her mouth.
How old is Vybz Kartel? How old?
About 50.
About 50. Oh my God. Okay. So here's the thing. You reached out to me. You put a
Oh my God, how old is her husband? Let us look at Tasha K's husband. Let's see how old he is. Tasha K's husband. Let's see. Tasha K's husband. Because I'm sure he's about that age as well. So she's a hypocrite. She's a hypocrite. Tasha K is married to Chikna Kebi, an entrepreneur who manages her media brand and all of that. Right there he is. He's a nerd. Okay? Tasha K known for bold commentary and lively personality. Whatever. Full name, stage name, spouse. Let's check his age. La da da with la, my money right. Okay. So he's 42 years of age. Now, she was with this another guy because she's an opportunist. She was with another black guy before this guy. She was with a lawyer before this guy. Right? So she's just jumping from guys to guys who can secure some financial benefits. That's what she do.
Plethora of receipts in my DM, basically stating that there was a relationship between you and Vybz Kartel. You told me personally that you were very instrumental in ensuring that the fans got the music that they heard while he was in jail.
Yeah, so Tasha K made it clear and exposed Mon Cherie for leaving a bag of DM in her Instagram messages, right? So Mon Cherie has been working overnight consistently trying to do more thing to poke at Vybz Kartel. She's an evil witch. You know who set her who set her up on the Gaza, man? Jaja, whoever line her up, them curse. Cartel for watch them. Whosoever I make that connection, yeah. Zine, need for watch them.
Helped him to record. He sent the recording to you. You would copyright it and then publish it, and then you got nothing in return for any of your hard work.
Yes, what happened was, like, since he was in prison, there was not really like a paper trail talking about like copyright and stuff like that. Because I was so young back then, I didn't really know about the music business. All I really knew was to like record and like put out my own stuff. But was working with him. He just sent me, you know, the songs and stuff like that. I would mix and mingle it, you know, put whatever else I want in the songs and record it. I spent my own money on everything when it came to recording the songs, when it came to the music.
Okay, so obviously it's not about money because you see if what she's saying is true, she should be going to the court. Right? She should be going to the court. Just like how Cargo go to the court and him win him court case with Francine against McGregor brother there. That the McGregor for friend of Cargo and talk nice about him. Yeah, cause I want Ginal. See? So if she is claim that Vybz Kartel owe her money, now the court she fair go and go file lawsuit. You understand? She run go to the social media, run go to media and every type of interview host and all of them people there for go boast and expose herself being stupid.
Videos when it came to traveling to Jamaica, to saying you should shoot the music videos, makeup artists, hairstylists, you know, stylists and everything came from my pockets. And I was with my husband at the time. This is before me and Kartel even started like talking like that, you know.
Look, anytime you see Kartel deal with some people like that, them fuck up. Believe me. I remember say Vybz Kartel forward out of prison and be taking care of so much people. So why would I deal with she so evil? And she are the evil one, obviously. If the man buy 20 people Benz and all type of thing and him not buy she none, obviously she shake up. Look at Sika Rhymes. Obviously him shake up. You see me? Different time. He wasn't moving right. Cause if him that move right, look what money them get. Look what the whole of dog them get. See? All of them get well taken care of. See? So them obviously do something. Then it seems as if she had agreed with what she had gotten. But because she wanted more, she wanted something that wasn't promised to her, it seems. Then, like to be secured in a relationship. She wanted to be the number one woman. Then, remember, you know, Selisa hype Kartel start use her for bringing him thing them a prison. in the late 2000 forwarded to the corona, that was when Cartel bump she off, and start draft Lisa Hype. Zine? Yeah, and then Lisa Hype go start sleep with a bag of artists and mess up the thing, you see me? So no don't be fool.
You were doing all this while you were married.
Yes.
And how old were you at the time, if you don't mind me asking?
20, around 20.
20 years old.
Yeah.
And he obviously was in his 40s.
Yes.
Vybz Kartel. Now you're married, you're making music. How the hell did a 20-year-old meet Vybz Kartel in prison? Please tell me.
There is.
Because women are crazy about prisoner. Come on, Tasha K. You know that in America, crazy woman send an email letters to the prisoner them like crazy. Them have so much letters to read from the woman them. The amount of woman the prisoner them get from in a prison where I send them letter from the woman them hear about them crime and what them do. And the most evilest a prisoner them get the most woman and most letters to read from fans a road. The prisoner them America is just like celebrities, The only thing them now get for forward a road. And them still have news reporters who go and check on them, get stories to interview and gain them more popularities. Them write books, sell and all of them things there. And even donate it back to them victims.
Instagram.
And who DM'd who?
I think that was when he first.
She know damn well that she was the one in his DM. She know.
Came online on Instagram. And it just popped up on my thing is World Boss Vybz Kartel. Like, this cannot be Vybz Kartel, like the real cartel, like, you know what I mean? Because I grew up in St. Lucia, so I felt his influence and his music like a regular Caribbean person. So I was excited. I was like, oh my God, like, let me see. I was like, yo, is this Kartel? He's like, yeah, what's up? Like, oh my God. And he's like, I'm like, I don't think this is really you. And then he sent me his WhatsApp number. And then I added him on WhatsApp, and he just started sending me voice notes about, like, yeah, this is me, for real, and stuff like that.
What did your husband think about this at the time? Did he know that you was talking about Kartel?
No, you see, she was an unfaithful, wretched hoe, right? And she be sitting down getting plain disrespect by Tasha K from the jump. Because Tasha K has been disrespecting Vybz Kartel as someone ugly and someone like, like, how could you be with him? Like, that is the impression she's giving off. And Mon Cherie is there sitting there exposing herself like, yeah, I was so in love with him. I was startled and I was shocked when I saw him on Instagram and he gave me his number. And Tasha K is like, oh my God, dude, disgusting. Like some Ernest Worrell comedy from Canada, that actor who had passed. Rest up in peace, Ernest. We love you, bro.
From prison?
Yeah, he was right there next to me. What I'm trying to say is, like, my husband and I broke up. We separated. And when we separated, that's when, like, me and Kartel started engaging like that.
That's lies. You hear how she's talk like that? She doesn't want to dirty up herself because she come to throw dirt on Kartel. But she's already exposed that she was already married and fooling around with Vybz Kartel in prison. And that's it. There's no turning back.
So husband out of the picture. You met him when you was 20. You guys are obviously having this online relationship, but when your husband left, things got serious between you two.
Right.
Did he hit on you or did you hit on him? What was that like?
I'm not ugly, And it's so funny because, like,
you see, Tasha K wants to know. This is the second time Tasha K is asking her now, how did that? When Tasha K asked her, how did that started with you and Vybz Kartel, right? She reluctantly came straight with a straight answer. So that is why Tasha K now have to rephrase her question and ask her more bluntly and specifically.
Like, his fans are just a manipulative tactic that.
Oh, word. She can't even pronounce the word manipulative. You know what I'm saying? She's so dunce. Dunce said girl. Is a yamed that? A yamed.
He's just so good at. And so even if somebody's physically ugly, doesn't mean like inside they're ugly as well.
Oh, what? Look at that. She's getting so disrespected. And now she's trying to say that Vybz Kartel inside is clean. How paradoxical. Because all this time, she has been saying Vybz Kartel is the devil and he's wicked and he's not nice and he's real and I was fool. And you see, now she's saying his inside isn't as dirty and as bad as his outside appearance. You see how she exposes herself? And that is why we can stand by Vybz Kartel. Because we know there'll be a devil's rise against him from morning. And he's the most blessed one. That is why I'm richer than everybody. And I'm richer than those who him go see in the business. And they're still in the business. Like being a Bounty, Bojo, Capleton, Sizzler, all of them. And Cartel still have more song than all of them because him put in the work. Him have the most song. None of them have song like him. You see me? And that's why I'm the most wealthiest because when them a watch money, him a put in the work and I watch work.
But I've grown to figure out, like, wow, this guy's like a real demon. Like,
Sean look like he smelled like pure cow piss. Listen, so you're 24 years.
Hey, look at she, man. I already talk about her appearance. She's looking swatty and so what kind of shape is that? Like deformative, you know what I'm saying? She be looking deformed and like some bubble letters, you know? Like someone sketched her up on that interview, sketched her up, used some pencil and crayon and they got some good artists that worked on her, it seems. You know what I'm saying? That's how she be looking.
So you're in a prison relationship. Did you have to follow him everywhere he went, or did you have to go visit him? Like, what was?
Tasha K thought she had tall hair on her head just now. She actually went like this to catch up her hair in one and realized that there was no fucking hair. That's what she's so dumb. There you go. She's dumb as F.
Like,
no, it was just over the phone type thing, video calls. He would string me along because we've only released 3 songs.
How embarrassing. She went through all that DM sending text messages to Tasha K just to embarrass herself, stuttering from all these speech impediment, looking so dumb and so silly in her pink pretty looking fluffy jacket. I don't know what she's... Oh, damn, man. This is dishonorable, all type of disses that they're aimed at themselves.
But I actually recorded like 10 more songs in between us talking, and he never released it. 3 songs publicly, but about 10 songs that he never released.
Were you ever intimate with Vybz Kartel?
Like physically, no.
It's like an over the phone relationship. You were sending him money, sending him songs.
No, I was never sending him money.
They never had no relationship, but over the phone. She had phone sex with Kartel, and she be talking the most as if she had some important role that she had played in his life. Like, how dumb. She has been saying the most, being the most active, when there was nothing about her that proves that she was in any way attractive to the world boss. You know what I mean? So this girl caused a bag of thing where
I just paid for, like I said, the recording of the songs, the music videos, the traveling, and everything that comes with the making of a music video. I even wrote my own scripts.
So he's out of jail now.
No, I really want to see what will happen after this. Like, where will she go? Because we see that she won't stop. But now that she got something that she probably find as some big accomplishment, this interview and the attention she got from Tasha K, you know, and all this. Let's see where she goes after this, because she has been swerving away from the court and the lawsuit filing and all of that. So it's just a waste of time and all mouth talking, dog barking, this little bird chirping.
You know he was coming out?
Yeah, I actually knew. I knew he was coming out.
You knew the wife or the fiance at the time?
No, what happened is they met in about like 2015, 2016. She
Why is she repeating what Vybz Kartel already told the world?
She was a groupie, a fan, whatever. She went to Jamaica.
She was a groupie? Oh, so you weren't a groupie. this, she wants to see them attention so bad. See them, don't give them no attention. See them, keep playing the wife card just as you're doing perfectly. 100 round of applause.
To visit him and stuff like that. And in between the time that me and him were talking, he was not in the picture at all.
I had promised the winos that I was going to be talking to Vybz.
This is crazy. Yeah. This is stupid. This ain't going nowhere. This is a dumbass interview, just gossip. You know what I mean? She couldn't even make it to lip service with Angela Yee with all these bullshit. Because Angela Yee is a straight Gaza gal and she'll box the teeth them out of both of these hoes' mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What is under my nose? I'm